Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and I'm very pleased to have with me Vinny Maniola of IP Fusion. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So we're here at ITA, a big Northwest show, so Vinny, could you tell me a little bit about what is IP Fusion?
IP Infusion has actually been in business for 25 years. We created an open network network operating system called Oknos, and we had been selling that actually the first 15 years to source code to OEM vendors, hardware vendors, and they ran that exclusively in their platforms as a network operating system. Over the last 10 years, there's been a tremendous opportunity in open networking, and we have been providing our NOS with proven white box vendors such as Foxconn and Acton, and their house brands are known as UfiSpace and Edgecore. We're here today with our partner RockNet and demonstrating the full solution of open networking and using our NOS that essentially can replace the legacy vendor solutions of names people know like the Cisco, Juniper, Nokia, do it at a fraction of the cost, and also provide support and provide technical assistance for both the hardware and the software. That's what differentiates us from other NOSes.
So it's the position of Infusion that open networking is a very important thing.
Yes. So it started, I think, about over 10 years ago with hyperscalers. Were the first ones to start to do it. They just wanted to save some money, and they did their own white box. Some of them actually used our stack, and by now they're using their own code. That was the beginning of this. When supply chain hit in 2020 and lead times went way out beyond a year in some cases with some of the legacy vendors, that was the next level where service providers really took a note of it. And we're seeing it now in service provider, data center applications. And there's just a comfort level now because large scale carriers, tier 2s, tier 1s are moving forward with open networking, and we've been a part of many of these.
Talk to me about disaggregation. What is that?
So it's basically disaggregation is taking the network operating system and uncoupling it from the box. So the legacy vendors have you're getting an operating system, you're getting a chassis and cards, all from one vendor. The disadvantage to that is if they have a supply chain problem, you have a supply chain problem. If they decide to come and shake the tree for license renewal every 3 years, you're paying that. In our world, we uncouple it. So we support over 40 platforms. The vendors I mentioned, UfiSpace and Edgecore being the primary platforms. So if one of them hits a roadblock on lead time, we've got options for our customers. And our licenses are perpetual. You buy it once, one copy per system, and life goes on.
Who are your customers?
Our customers range from tier 3, tier 2 service providers, a couple of large tier 1s. So let's say NTT being one of the largest. In the United States, Unity Fiber is a large publicly traded company in 35 states, which is a huge customer of ours. So data center is an area of growth. And then in the smaller, the FISP area, tier 3s, we signed over 100 new customers each of the last 2 years. And that's an exciting area of growth too. So too many to mention. We put links on our website to all of our customers that we're bringing on board. We're very proud of our customer acquisitions.
What are you hearing here at the show at ITA?
So from the customers that we've talked to here, many of them, I actually heard the complaints about the license renewal. That's a pain point for the legacy vendors. And for us, it's exciting because we're staying with our perpetual model. In terms of build outs, there's a lot of talk about the grants, who's getting what, when they can do it, and when they can deploy. The advantage we bring to the table is you don't have to tell us 65 weeks ahead of time when you think you're going to need your equipment. So our partner actually that's here, we have multiple partners and they store this inventory. Many of them keep it in stock. And then our lead times, even when it's not in stock, are very favorable, 12 weeks and sooner. So I think that the big conversations are about operators. When are they going to get the funding, and when they get it, what's the deployment cycle going to look like? And we usually have a smooth story to tell for a solution for that.
Vinny, I really want to thank you for joining me today. Thanks for taking time out here at this busy conference to speak with us. Where can we learn more about IP Infusion?
Sure, thanks a lot. Our website has a lot of information, and that's www.ipinfusion.com. And you can learn about use cases, case studies. We have a great system of releasing all of our press releases, our awards. Customers can try the equipment there too. You can download a copy and just check it out. So please go to our website, and thank you again for having me.
Vinny, again, thank you very much indeed.